Hi, so we're here at Phuket Elephant Sanctuary, and this is one of the only sanctuaries in Phuket where they actually are not, it's not a tourist trap basically. This is a proper ethical elephant sanctuary where they look after them. Some of them are old and abused by tourism, and they come here to sort of live out their last days really. But we know elephants live for a long time. How long was it?
Same as a human, so 70 to 90 years old they can live for.
They're very intelligent animals, and you know, that's why we've come to support this today. But yeah, we will put a link in to the sanctuary below, so you can actually come here yourself and experience it, because all the money goes towards feeding the elephants and obviously paying staff and all sorts of things. But it's good for them. Hey, so we're here at Phuket Elephant Sanctuary.
Someone's a bit excited.
I'm excited.
And she didn't see the elephant on the way in.
No,
she missed it.
We're just waiting. I think we're going to have a drink in a minute, and then obviously I think there's a video they want us to watch and stuff like that. So, but it's really exciting. So, yeah.
We'll give you a little view around. So it looks like there's walkways over the top of the elephant, and we're currently up by the cafe bar area. There's complimentary drinks, which is going to have a quick cup of coffee, and there's a little shop as well.
We'll get some stuff later.
And obviously the obligatory Thai temple with the view over the actual elephant sanctuary's area. So we've got a collection of breakfast, so you can, you know, if you're in a rush in the morning to get here, there is free breakfast supply with sort of bread, cereals, teas, coffees, and also some interesting chocolate bars. So I'm going to have to try something. Ooh, could that be like a Kit Kat? I don't know. A lasagna? Gonna have to give it a go.
Just wait, I think.
So what have you got then, Fee?
I've got a Beng White, whatever that is.
Beng White. Right.
Beng White.
And this is what I've got. It's sort of like a wafer biscuit with chocolate in it.
This is coconut. That's what I love coconut.
He used to own an elephant riding camp for more than 10 years. And over time he realized how hard all the elephant had to work, even the old and injured one. When one of his elephants got too sick to work, he sent her to Elephant Nature Park in Chiang Mai to retire. Elephant Nature Park in Chiang Mai was founded 30 years ago by a lady Khun Lek Sengdern Chailet. She takes care of more than 100 elephants at her park and has inspired many elephant camp owners to change their approach. She also started the Save Elephant Foundation, which support more than 40 elephant sanctuaries in Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, and Indonesia. And when our founder visited Elephant Nature Park in Chiang Mai, Khun Lek inspired him to start Phuket first ethical elephant sanctuary, and that is why we are here today. Since our opening in 2016, we have rescued 19 elephants from riding camp, shows, and locking camp to give them a new and final home. But 7 of them they passed away already because of old age and injury. When we rescue the elephant, we have to buy them. Thank you for you guys come to visit us today, because we use the money from your visit for rescue more elephant, for buy the food and medicine for all the elephants that live here. Most of the elephant here, they are female, because very difficult to rescue the male elephant. The male elephant, they have the last ivory touch and they can breed their whole life. That's it why many owners don't want to sell. But for female in Asian elephant, they don't have touch and they stop breeding at age 15. When they old and sick to work, nobody take care of them. They no place to go. That means why our project we must to help them first. Our sanctuary here, we have about 30 acres big. We are right next the national park. We have water from nearby waterfall running through our land. This nature perfect for our elephant and big enough for 25 of them. We hope to rescue more elephant very soon with your support. Okay, after this I would like to show you our documentary and safety guide before we walk to meet elephant later. Thank you for you guys.
And then we came to Fiona's favourite bit, feeding the elephant. We can't remember the name of this elephant, but I remember she was about 46 years old and blind in her right eye. So a lot of the elephants suffer from cataracts. Their natural habitat in the forest and woods will protect them from the glaring sunlight. But when they work in the circuses and for the tourist industry, they're exposed to all the sunlight, which makes them all susceptible to cataracts. As you can see, I think we found an animal greedier than Ruby, our lab.
So after we finished feeding the elephants, we were allowed to see them in their natural habitat. So we went across a walkway, which was like a canopy above the trees, and then we went down to see them on the ground as well, and in the watering hole. For each elephant, they require 1.5 acres of land, and at the sanctuary they have 30 acres.
All the elephants at the sanctuary were Asian elephants, and they could be identified by their smaller ears. And interesting, the females have no tusks. It was nice just being able to spend some time observing the elephants in their natural habitats. Each elephant has its own keeper. They stay near the elephant and guide them and walk around with them. They used to be called mahouts, but they preferred not to use that term at the elephant sanctuary, as that refers to a trainer or rider, which these certainly weren't. We were split into small groups of about 6 to 8 people in each group to allow us time to see each elephant and spend time watching them and observing them. We were also able to go up to some of the elephants and touch them as well, and their skin felt quite leathery and tough, but they are meant to be very sensitive skinned as well, so they can feel everything. Although I called the elephants greedy earlier, just like our dog Ruby, they have to eat 10% of their body weight each day, so around 300 kilos.
So lunch was included on the trip to the elephant sanctuary, and as you can see, there's a wide range of Thai food and mostly vegetarian. There's also a good selection of teas, coffees and juices.
Fiona cooling off, so give us a nice
lovely.
cool face
Face
cloth.
cloth for
It's
afterwards.
getting quite warm out there, but I've definitely had a really good visit.
Do you know what? I
really
think that
interesting,
it's
really nice.
and it's good to see the work that they're doing here.
Yeah,
It's fantastic.
the
I'm just gonna
interactions with the elephants have
put this
been
on my head
lovely.
because I'm really hot.
Do
There
you
we
want to
go.
knock the corners as well?
No,
You sure?
put it on my head for a minute.
So,
Yeah,
lunchtime.
we
So
have
we've
lunch.
got some lovely lunch, a really good selection of different things. There's some pad thais, some curries, some soups, banana samosas, lots of different things which look really nice. Loads of food.
Oh, there is a spoon.
There is a spoon. Cool.
So can you
So we've got
have
soup as well.
Tom Yum soup.
Tom Yum soup.
There we are.
And Fiona
Take
looking
this
very
off my head
fetching.
now, so I can absolutely do. There we go.
I think we found our new favourite thing, haven't we? Banana samosas. Bit of Nutella. Be in heaven.
Oh no, they've got chilli on them. Take that.
So we've had a really good visit here at the Elephant Sanctuary. Seen all the elephants that they've got here. As Fiona said at the beginning, they're all different ages, but all been rescued from sort of tourist traps.
There's
isn't it,
just
really?
tourist traps
and forestry and just not being well looked after. They've had to buy all the elephants, which I thought was very interesting, that they weren't given them.
No, they would have to buy them from whoever owned them previously.
Yeah,
They don't have 8 baby elephants here because apparently they're quite prized, and as you can imagine that people do abuse baby elephants as well. It's sad that it's true, and they were saying that they're very expensive to buy, aren't they?
yeah, they were saying they're about $1 million baht, which is about $150,000–$300,000, wasn't it?
But they're
So
hoping
quite a lot of money.
They have got got a couple of male elephants here, and they're hoping to breed an elephant, aren't they?
Yeah, they're
Baby
talking
one.
about baby breeding, but that'll be a few years in the future, as it takes 2 years for them to produce the gestation period, isn't it? So,
But
yeah.
it's been really interesting here, and I think it's a good place to just come and support it because this is where I think tourism should be going. It's sustainable tourism rather than just watching an elephant sort of balance on a
Yeah,
ball or
we were
something.
quite
It's
surprised when we
horrible.
saw the video they showed us at the beginning.
It's horrible.
where they showed the elephants actually performing circus tricks and
And that
things
still
like
goes
that.
on in
and
Phuket now.
riding them, and they were doing
Yeah.
sort of 8 to 10 hours a day.
But it's amazing how many people will actually go and watch that, and they're
Yeah.
just fueling that fire. If the people didn't do that, then obviously there wouldn't be that
No.
problem, and then they would be able to rescue
Yeah,
a few more.
but one of the elephants they rescued off one of the islands, they were saying that it was there with a sign next to it saying so much to feed and water, give the
Standing out in
elephant
the heat,
water and
no
food.
shade.
And surprisingly, a lot of the elephants are blind because they've all got
Cataracts.
cataracts because they're used to being in the woods, in the forests, where they don't get looking directly at the sunlight.
They were
But with the
burning
tourists, they're
sun,
looking at
do
the
they?
sun.
No,
So
exactly,
yeah, so that was really interesting. But at least these elephants here, I think they've got 13. I think
Yeah.
they said
And
they've all got a really good place.
So got
30
30
acres.
acres to run
Yeah.
around, because one elephant takes an acre.
Yeah.
So you can imagine the amount of acreage you actually need. But they are really well looked after here, and we've had a nice lunch here as well, haven't we?
Yeah, lovely lunch. We'll show you the lunch in a minute, and the snacks and stuff when we arrived, and drinks on tap. Hotel, we like the
hotel when you've been walking around. It's very hot here, obviously. But yeah, so yeah, I would highly recommend coming here. It's fantastic.
Yeah. Okay, let's head back to the hotel.
Yeah.